Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at a new Lego set that I just picked up. This is actually a new release from March 1st, 2022. Lego released a bunch of new sets, and this was actually one of them. This is from the Harry Potter line, and it's set number 76399. Hogwarts Magical Trunk. This set has 603 pieces, and part of the reason that I picked up this set, not because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I do have a couple of Harry Potter sets. I specifically go for the ones that display really nice, but just because of how colorful this was and the level of customization that you have with this set is what really sold me on it. So this is the box here. As you guys can see, here is the magical trunk there, and it's got a lot of colors to it. So let me show you around the box so you guys can see what I'm talking about. On the side here, it just kind of shows the different houses. So you have your Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw. And obviously, as you can see, you can actually set up the trunk to look based with the colors of your specific house. So I thought that was really, really awesome. I'll show you a little bit of the back here. Not only can you set up the trunk with the different colors of the houses, but the inside of the trunk can be set up, once you open it up, with 3 different scenes. So you have the sorting hat ceremony, and then you get everything to set it up to look that way. Then you have the Great Hall welcoming feast right up here, and then you have the common room. And I think that is really awesome, because if you want to display it open, but you have a particular scene or particular style that you want to set it up with, you can go ahead and do that. So if you really, really like the sorting hat ceremony, and I know in the movie there's a really cool scene that a lot of people really like, you can go ahead and set it up that way. And it even has an eagle up here, or an eagle, sorry about that, an owl up here that is delivering mail to the sorting ceremony. So I thought that was really cool. But the coolest piece is right up here, or the coolest thing on the box is right up here, and it just basically shows you here one of the minifigures, the actual size. But as you guys can tell, look at the different customization features that you have. So obviously you have the different colors for the different houses, and then you have the different things that will make up the different scenes. But then look at the minifigures here. So you have the one over here. I believe that is Professor McGonagall. I'm pretty much butchering her name. And then you also have Harry Potter right here, and then you have the sorting hat right on top. But then you have 4 more characters that you can dress up in a bunch of different styles. So you get a bunch of different colored heads. So some of them have glasses, lighter shades, darker shades. And then you get a bunch of different head pieces or hair pieces that you can add on there. So if you want it to be a female character or a male character, you can set it up however you want. So that is really, really awesome. And then you have what looks like to be a sticker sheet right here, so you can actually use that to decorate your magical trunk however it is that you want it. So let's go ahead and get the box open and see what comes inside. Alright, so this is the content of the box. This is what you get inside. You actually get 5 bags. They're all numbered 1 through 5. So these are going to be all your different pieces. You also get this plate piece, which is really interesting. I haven't really seen a plate piece like this before, so that's really cool. You get 2 sticker sheets. This one is obviously going to be so you can set up the different scenes and whatnot. So pretty much the different walls and the different banners for the houses and stuff like that. And then this is the other sticker sheet. I imagine it is to decorate the trunk with the different shields and emblems and whatnot, so that is really cool as well. And then you get your instruction manual here, really nice printed in the front there. And then you just get some, information, and then it kind of goes right into building it. So again, here is your owl, not a hawk, an owl. And then how you can build your different minifigures there. So the different heads, the different hair pieces, the different clothes, so the torsos, and then the pants. And if you want to put what looks like a skirt on them, you can do that. And then here is your professor minifigure with the sorting hat there. And then you get into your build. And I believe probably at one point it's going to ask you to choose the colors that you would want to use for your trunk. So here it shows like a completed view of it. So again, it depends on what scene you're going to want to set up. So you have the different ones, and it tells you which bag. And then again, here is a little bit more of an explanation as far as what stickers you can use to put where, and what plates and whatnot to put it the color that you want. So really, really awesome and interesting build. I'm pretty sure it's going to be quite fun to do. So let me go ahead and put this together, and we'll take a look at it. Alright guys, so I am finished building the Hogwarts Magical Trunk, and I've left it out. Normally I would clean this up and kind of show you guys the finished product, but I've left it out just so you guys can see a little bit of what I was talking about as far as the customization features. So first and foremost, as you guys can see here, here is all the different heads and hair pieces that are left over once I built my characters. So you get a total of 6 minifigures, including and one owl. So here is the owl with the letter. Here is the professor. All right, and then here are the 5 other minifigures. One of them is Harry Potter. I don't know if you guys can make that out. I'll bring him a little closer so you guys can see him. So one of them is Harry Potter. So I decided to just kind of put him together in his regular, his regular torso there. And then the other 4 represent the 4 houses. I just kind of picked random sexes. So there's 2 girls and 2 boys, random color faces, one of each different color, a couple different hair colors and things like that. So as you guys can see, each of the houses is represented. And then what's really cool is that they give you a bunch of different color wands also. So if you have a particular wand that you want your character to have, see, like this one has a skirt, so it denotes that it is a little girl with the blue hair. I thought that was really cool. And then here is another little girl, the Ravenclaw one with a different color wand and the blonde hair, and then the little boy right here with the other color wand also. So that is really, really cool from a customizable standpoint. You get to choose, and then the cool thing is you have all these leftover ones, all these leftover hair pieces. So this one kind of looks a little bit more like Hermione's hair there. So if you wanted to make one look like Hermione, you can do that. You have a little bit of tussled red hair here, so obviously if you wanted somebody to look like Ron Weasley, you could do that. Obviously this one here with the little widow's peak, Draco Malfoy. So you have a lot of different choices, which is really cool. And then obviously some of the other wand colors there. So that piece right there was really, really awesome. Over here, as you guys can see, is the leftover pieces that you have after you choose whatever color you want your trunk to be. So here in my household, we are House Ravenclaw, so that's obviously why I went with the blue color here. Now, they do give you enough to either do like a mismatch like this of the blue or whatever color you choose, and then gray or whatever other color. You can actually follow the design. So when you get to this page right here, right in the middle, they give you a couple different options. So you can do like this one here. This is the one that I did at the bottom where you kind of mix match it around. Or you could do it more uniform where it's gray on the top and blue on the bottom. Or just mix it all up. As you guys can see right here, you have the ability to kind of, mix it really good. And, just make it look like whatever it is that you want to look. Also, they give you in the next page here, they kind of show you a little bit about the sticker placement. So on the side right here, they give you these 2 blank stickers, and it tells you that with a permanent marker, you can actually write whatever you want. So if you were building this like for your son or daughter or something like that, or a child, and you wanted to write their name on the side, you can do that. Or if you're a big fan of one of the characters, you can do that as well. So I thought that was really, really cool. So you can use as many or as little stickers from the sticker sheet as you want. So as you see, I kind of used all the Ravenclaw stickers and then a couple other ones here and there, but I can add a lot more if I really wanted to look at, really, really out of this world. So you have all the leftover pieces here. So if down the line you want to switch out, the house and you want to make it look like a little, a different color or something like that, you can go ahead and do that. So here is the trunk itself, and here it is in my hands. Really awesome seeing how this kind of came together. The latches on the side here, the little latches in the front here that you would flip to open up, and then just the Hogwarts right there, and then your keyhole. And really, really cool. The only thing is I almost wish that they would have kind of finished these off maybe found a way to, you know, I don't even know if there is a piece of Lego brick that can actually fit that, but you know, to kind of make it look more plain, you know, like more like this style right here, kind of sleek like that. And then obviously in the back it is open because this is where you know, you're going to be opening up the trunk, but you have some of your sticker elements here, your floating candles and bookcases and a snitch right in there too. So that is really, really cool. And then to top it all off, you get a key, which is really, really awesome. So you have this key with this Hogwarts crest keychain, and the key actually works. So right now the trunk is closed. So if you put the key in and you rotate it, it unlocks it. So it was locked, and then now you can go ahead and open it up. Now inside is pretty much everything that you're going to need to set up the different types of scenes that you would want to display it. So if you're going to display it open in a particular scene, you can go ahead and do that. Now, the build process takes you through building everything, and it actually shows you how to kind of cram it in there so that it all fits perfectly. That way, when you go to close the lid, it closes and it is nice and compact. But if you go through, and I kind of marked the page here with the brick separator, if you go through, it'll actually show you how to set up, again, the three scenes, which is the sorting ceremony, the Great Hall welcome feast, and then the common room. And, you know, it kind of goes through. So like this one right here is going to be the sorting ceremony. So obviously it tells you that, you know, you take out the hat, the little stand that the hat sits on, so the sorting hat and then the professor, and then you can set it up. Now, the other scene is this one right here, which is the Great Hall welcoming feast. So there is a couch that's set up in there, so it shows you right here. So this is the couch, but if you pull it apart and it shows you how to do that, then it becomes two chairs with a chessboard or a checkers board, whatever it is. So that's really cool. So each piece is modular. So the couch isn't just a couch. It can turn into the two chairs and the table with the checkerboard. Then the same thing over here, the common room. So you have some tables here that are set up already. And the building process kind of takes you through. And then inside of the tables, so this is like a table with benches, there is, and I'll show you right here, the figure. So there are kind of like seats, and each of them kind of matches one of the houses. But those actually turned into beds. So if it's going to be, you're going to set it up as a bedroom. So if you see here, you have kind of like Harry's bedroom set up. You can turn around some of the different things and set up the different beds. So if you have, you know, if you want to set up 4 beds or whatever color you want, you can do that as well. And then the benches actually turn into tables, which with all of these things which are inside the cupboards and underneath the tables and on top of the tables, you can go ahead and set up that up on the different scenes, and obviously your piece list in the back there. So really, really awesome, customizable, modular set. I think they did a really great job. I don't really play with my, with my Legos. I purchase them to kind of display them. So I would probably display it either, halfway open, kind of like this, where you see everything in there, or, completely closed, and then just put the minifigures around there and stuff like that, and just kind of store this stuff to the side. And if I were want to go ahead and switch out the look or something like that, I can go ahead and do that. So I highly, highly recommend this set if you're into, displaying sets. If you really like your Harry Potter sets, then I would definitely recommend picking this one up. I put it right up there with some of the other ones that I have for display purposes. It's really colorful. It's really nice. When it's closed like this, it actually doesn't take up a lot of room, which is nice also. But it's one of those pieces that if you have like sitting on a desk or a bookshelf, people are going to ask, and then you can actually open it up and kind of show them everything. You have some banners in here for all the houses, so if you want to set up the banners, you can go ahead and do that also. So really, really awesome set. So I highly recommend it. Again, this is set number 76399, Hogwarts Magical Trunk. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.